Good morning children, Sai Ram. Children, in previous part we have discussed about issue of shares and oversubscription. In oversubscription means public applied more shares than number of shares issued. So today we are going to do part 3, calls in arrear and calls in advance. So let us start the question. Question number 1. The Kalyan Cotton Mill Limited was registered on 1st January 2011 with a capital of rupees 10 lakh divided into 1 lakh shares of rupees 10 each. The company issued 42,000 shares, of which 40,000 shares were taken up by the public, and rupees 1 per share was received with the application. On 1st Feb, the share were allotted and 2 rupees per share was duly received on 28 Feb as allotment money. A first call of rupees 3 per share was made on 1st March and the call money on all shares with the exception of 100 shares was received. The final call of rupees 4 per share was made on 1st June and the amount due with the exception of 400 shares was received by 30 June. Pass necessary journal entries and cash book entries and prepare balance sheet. So children, first of all, this is the question of Kalyan Cotton Mills. In this, total share, number of share issued 42,000. Number of share issued 42,000. Okay. And out of 42,000, 40 shares were taken up by the public. It means public has taken 40,000 shares. Now see, number of issued shares are more than the number of shares taken by the public. So this is the case of under subscription. So first thing is, this is the case of under subscription. Children, in previous part you have learned about oversubscription. In oversubscription, number of issued share, if number of issued shares 40,000 but public taken 45,000, this is the case of oversubscription, means more than issued share public has taken. But in under subscription, number of issued shares are more than the number of shares by public taken. Okay. Now for this, how you have to do the journal entry? See children, all the journal entries are same, like application, first entry received and due, then allotment, due, then received, and after that first and final call, due, and then received. All journal entries are same, but the difference is here you have to multiply by which number of shares. How many number of shares? So, 1 issued shares and 1 taken by public. So, children, this is the case of under subscription. So, you have to multiply by the shares which are taken by the public. Number of shares are 40,000. These number of shares you have to multiply with all the calls. Okay. Now this is the one thing. You have to multiply this amount with this share with the particular amount. Okay. Now second thing is, this is the case of calls in arrear also. Now how we have to find out which case is this, or how we have to find out this is the case of calls in arrear? See, look at this last line. The final call of 4 per share was made on 1st June. The amount due with the exception of 400 share. The amount due with the exception of 400 share means all payment made on final call for rupees 4, but exception of 400 share. So this is the case of calls in arrear, means amount outstanding, it is not paid. So this you have to do the you have to make the one separate entry for this is the case of call scenario. Okay, now let us start and solve this question. See children, first of all, here number of share issued 42,000 and public applied means public has taken 40,000 shares. So here we can see 42,000 issued share and public applied 40,000 shares. So this is the case of under subscription. This is the case of under subscription. So in under subscription case, you have to multiply the number of share with the all calls money. This one, the shares, number of shares taken by the public. Now we have to make the first entry, second entry, third entry. Okay, so first we will do the money distribution. Application money 1 rupees, allotment money 2 rupees, first call 3 rupees and final call 4 rupees. Now you can make the total 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6 plus 4, it is equal to the 10. So application 1, allotment 2, first call 3, final call 4 and total money is 10. Number of share taken by the public 40,000. Okay. Now first journal entry you have to make in application. For application case, first journal entry is for received. Bank account debit to share application account, and amount you have to multiply 40,000 into 1. So it is 40,000. Okay. Now next entry is share application. This is due entry. Share application account debit to share capital. So same 40,000 into 1, it is equal to 40,000. Okay. Now come to the next one. The next for allotment. Now next for allotment. For allotment, the next entry is share allotment account debit to share capital account. So here amount 40,000 into 2, it is 80,000. 80,000 received on allotment. And the next entry is bank account debit to share allotment account. Amount is 80,000 received on allotment. Narration you have to make in this way, being allotment money received. Now next is first call. Now children, you have to see call scenario in which call. Here call scenario is given on final call. Call scenario in final call 100 share. 100 share. So this you have to write down in the summary only, call scenario in 100 share, so that you can make the entry easily. Okay. Next entry of first call. See this one. This is the first call. 40,000 into 3 you have to multiply. So first you have to make the entry. Entry is share first call account debit to share capital account, and amount, how you have to multiply 40,000 into 3, 1,20,000. The next entry is for received bank account debit to share first call account. amount is 1,20,000. Okay, now next for final call. This is the final call. Now next entry for this final call we have to make. So children, the entry is share final call account debit to share to share capital account, and final call for rupees 4. So 40,000 into 4, 1,60,000. Okay, now next is this entry you have to do very carefully, because in this entry the final calls in arrear amount is given. So bank account debit to share final call account. Now see what you have to do. Here the public has taken 40,000 shares. Okay, so out of this 40,000, 100 share not received. So deduct this 100 share from the total share 40,000, then multiply by 4 rupees. In this way you can do. Okay, 40,000 number of shares minus 100 share exception share, then multiply by 4. Now check what is the amount. After subtraction and multiplication, the answer is 1,59,600, 1,59,600. Now all the journal entries completed. Now what you have to do? You have to make the cash book. So for cash book, as you know that cash book, double column cash book you know, single column cash book you know, but here you have to make single column cash book but with the bank column, because we have done all the entries in bank. So cash book you have to maintain but with bank column. So this particular rupees, now how you have to enter the amount? See, this bank transaction you have to enter in the cash book. So bank account debit to share final call account. So here you have to write down to share final call account. You know that this side belongs to to and this side belongs to buy. So all the transaction you have to transfer as an opposite side. So bank account debit, in bank column you have to write down to share final call account. So this you have to do with the application. So first we will check. Now children, see, the first entry is bank account debit to share application account 40,000. So this entry you have to post in the cash book as to share application account. Okay, now next entry you have to post this one, to share allotment account 80,000, and the next entry you have to post to share first call account 1,20,000. These three entry you have to post in the cash book. Now see, to share application, to share allotment, to share first call. Now this also you have to transfer to share final call account. To share final call account. Now this amount is 1,59,600. Now you have to make the total, because here credit side is no entry. Now do the total. Total is 3,99,600. This you have to write down both side. Now this total you have to write down as by balance CD. This is the new cash balance or new bank balance of the cash book. Okay, in this way you have to do. Now here you have to make the balance sheet also. So balance sheet, for balance sheet, first of all you have to prepare notes to account. Notes to account. For notes to account, the format is very simple. only two column you have to make. This is particular, this is rupees. Now in notes to account, what you have to do, here number 1 you have to write down authorized capital. So authorized capital means registered capital, which is given in the question. See here, registered with a capital of 10 lakh, 1 lakh into 10. So you can write down in this way also, 1 lakh into 10, it is equal to 10 lakh, and make the double line. It means total done. Now second thing is issued capital. Here you have to write down issued capital. So children, here number of share issued 42,000. So do with the 42,000 into 10. So this is 4,20,000. Make the double line. Okay. Number third is subscribed capital. I have already discussed these all capital. Subscribed capital means the shares which are taken by the public. So how many share taken by the public? 40,000 share. So 40,000 share into 10. Now this capital you have to write down here. This is 4 lakh. Okay. And here calls in area amount is also you have to write down. So 100 shares calls in area, and in final call, so final call amount is 4. It means 400 shares, 400 amount you have to deduct. So write down here 400 amount. So what is the answer? Now this is 399,600. Now this is notes to account. This notes to account completed. Now you have to make the balance sheet. Now see, this is the format of balance sheet. Here the first side belongs to particular, then rupees. The first you have to write down liabilities. So in liabilities, this is the first heading. Heading is share capital. So in share capital, which capital you have to write down? This you have to write down from the notes to account. And in notes to account, you have written 3 types of capital. First is authorized, second is issued, then third is subscribed. So here you have to write down subscribed capital. Now subscribed capital. What is the subscribed capital amount? 3,99,600. This you have to write down in share capital amount, share capital column. Okay. Now here the next is reserve and surplus. So in this question there is no reserve and surplus. So put the dash and make the total of liability side. This is 3,99,600. Now second thing, you have to make the asset side. So asset sides, only one thing you have to write down here, cash book amount. So cash book, in write down the heading, you can write down current asset and cash at bank. In current asset, this is the cash book balance, and cash book balance you already find out. The total balance CD of cash book balance is also 3,99,600. Make the total. Now see here, both sides are equal. In this way you have to make the balance sheet. Okay. Now children, this is the case of under subscription and calls in area. Okay, I hope you all have understood this question. Do solve questions of these type under subscription topic and over subscription topic. In video it is not possible. I will solve all the questions. So I have made one separate group for accountancy. If you have any queries regarding any topic, you can ask on that group anytime. Okay. Now second topic is issue of shares for a consideration other than cash. So here we can issue the shares but not in cash, other than cash. So for this the first journal entry is asset account debit to vendor account. Okay, the first journal entry is asset account debit to vendor account. It means uh, we have purchased any asset from the person, from any other person. We have purchased any asset, but in place of cash we have issued the shares. Okay, so the first entry is asset account debit to vendor account. Now we can issue the share at par or at premium. In any of one we can issue the share. If at par we have issued, then the journal entry is vendor account debit to share capital. If at premium, then the journal entry is vendor account debit to share capital, and as you know, security premium always in credit side to security premium reserve account. Okay, but for this case, for both the cases, the first journal entry is always same, asset account debit to vendor account. So here we will solve one question. The question is, Rajan Limited purchased asset from Geeta and Company from 4 rupees 5 lakh. A sum of rupees 1 lakh was paid by means of a bank draft, and for the balance due, Rajan Limited issued equity share of 10 each at a premium of 25%. Generalize the above transaction in the books of the company. So children, here asset purchased from Geeta and Company rupees 5 lakh. So we can make the first journal entry asset account debit to vendor account. So in place of vendor you can write down the name from whom you have purchased the assets. So here the Geeta and Company is the vendor name. You can write down the vendor name, but you can in place of vendor name you can write down the vendor. For this, if you have any confusion between Rajan Limited and Geeta and Company, so there will be mistake. If you will write vendor, so there is no chances for any mistake. So it's better you can write down vendor. So the first journal entry is asset account debit to vendor of rupees 5 lakh. Now 1 lakh was paid by means of bank draft. It means 1 lakh you have paid by through bank. So payment also you have to show. So vendor account debit to bank account of rupees 1 lakh. Now what about the balance amount? Now out of the 5 lakh, 1 lakh you have paid. Now what is remaining? 4 lakh. So that 4 lakh you have to maintain the make the entry as issue of equity share. So let us solve this question. First journal entry is we have purchased the asset. So the first journal entry is assets account debit to vendor account. Now 5 lakh asset purchased. Okay, the amount is 5 lakh. Now 1 lakh we have paid through the bank draft. So the second entry is vendor account debit to bank. Paid through bank draft or through check, you can make the entry vendor account debit to bank. If the paid through bills of exchange, then you can make the entry vendor account debit to bills payable. So 1 lakh you have paid. Now what is the remaining amount? Now see, this amount completed. Now check the remaining amount. Here remaining amount is 5 lakh minus 1 lakh. So the remaining amount is 4 lakh. Now this 4 lakh amount you have to paid as an issue of equity share. So what is the entry? Now see, here issue of equity share at a premium of 25%. So make the entry at the time of at premium, vendor account debit to share capital account to security premium account. Okay, now what you have to do? You have to make the you have to fill the amount. So for filling the amount, first you have to find out number of shares issued. So number of shares issued. Now first you have to write down here purchase price. But see, purchase price is 5 lakh, but the remaining price is 4 lakh, in which we have to issue the shares. So that price you have to write down. Now 4 lakh you have written. Now you have to write down here issue price. Now issue price is 10 rupees each at a premium of 25%. So 10 rupees each at a premium of 25% means 10 into 25 upon 100. First you have to find out the premium amount. So premium amount is 2.5 rupees. Now the issue price is 10 plus 2.5. Here we have issued the equity share in premium. So 10 plus 2.5, it is equal to 40,000 divided by 12.5. Now you can divide and find out the number of equity shares. See children, after dividing 40,000 upon 12.5, the answer is 3200 share. Children, if equity share issued at par, so here you have to write down 10 rupees. Okay, but if premium, then you have to add the amount in the issued price. Okay, now amount you have to fill. So see, vendor account debit to share capital to security premium account. Now vendor, now how much amount remaining we have to give? How much amount we have to give to vendor now? 5 lakh minus 1 lakh, it is 4 lakh. So vendor account is 4 lakh. Now to security premium. See, security premium 2.5 and number of share issued 3200. Now you can multiply and write down the amount. Similarly, 3200 into share capital, 1 share of 10 rupees. So here you have to write down multiplication in this way. It is 32,000. 3,20,000. Now multiply with the 2.5, it is 80,000. So in this way we can fill the amount. So this is very important. Number of share issued you have to find out. This is the purchase price upon issued share. One issued amount of 1 share, okay, is equal to, then in this way you have to solve. Children, this is the 4 lakh. I have written wrong. Now it is 32,000 shares. Okay. I hope you all have understood this topic also, issue of share other than cash. So children, solve your book question in your fair notebook. And if any queries, then we can solve in separate group. Thank you. Sai Ram.